The star witness in Peter Lim's sex for contracts trial, Ms. Pang Chau Mui, finally appeared in court on Monday, surrounded by an entourage of bodyguards. The 49-year-old took the stand on day 6 of the trial and told the court the nature of her relationship with Lim and how she ended up performing oral sex on the former Singapore Civil Defence Force chief. In her testimony, Ms. Pang said that on the night of the 2nd of May 2010, Lim had sent her a text message asking her to pick him up from Fullerton area where he had been drinking. Ms. Pang, who had previously offered to be his chauffeur if he is too drunk to drive, agreed and drove Lim to his Tanjong Rhu home. Outside his condominium, Lim asked Ms. Pang if she was in a hurry and if they could chat. Ms. Pang then drove further ahead so that her car won't block the entrance to the condominium. Parked alongside the road, the two started talking and holding hands for the first time. Before long, they were kissing, hugging, and touching each other. Eventually, Ms. Pang performed oral sex on Lim. When asked by the prosecution why she performed oral sex on Lim, Ms. Pang said that she really liked Lim a lot and aside from that, had no other reasons. She added that the oral sex happened and ended quickly as they were in a public place, and as much as she wanted to continue, she decided to stop. The two then parted ways and only met again in January 2012 at the Corrupt Practices Investigations Bureau because they were both very busy. But they did continue to exchange text messages once a month. Ms. Pang described the text messages she sent Lim before and after the night of the offence as playful. She felt that Lim was too serious and straight-laced and would send the playful messages to ruffle his feathers and get him to laugh. The prosecution brought up a text message exchange between the two in December 2011 in court. The exchange started with Lim messaging Ms. Pang, who he refers to as Angie. The prosecution then asked Ms. Pang to refer to a later part of the same text exchange where Ms. Pang, who refers to Lim as Sin Pang, texts, When asked by the prosecution what she understood by the message, "Just let me know when and where," Ms. Pang said that it referred to a holiday. When asked why she messaged "Oh dear," Ms. Pang said that it was her habit to say that. Ms. Pang, who is divorced with a teenage son, appeared demure and pleasant in court. She used the phrases "Oh dear," "I'm so sorry," and "I can't remember" frequently in her testimony. Currently unemployed, Ms. Pang first met Lim in 1996 when her company supplied decontamination portals to the SCDF. Because of work, she accompanied Lim to Norway for an exercise. After that, the two had lunch a few times when they met at security exhibitions but lost contact after her divorce in 1998. It was not until 2009 that the two reconnected. Lim became the head of the SCDF that year and Ms. Pang had sent him a congratulatory message. After that, they would send each other text messages and meet for lunches before the alleged offence. Ms. Pang described her relationship with Lim as a friendship with attraction on her part. Their messages were often about asking each other to take care of their health and not to work so hard or about holidays. Lim is charged with corruptly obtaining oral sex from Ms. Pang in May 2010 in exchange for furthering the business interests of a former company, Nimrod Engineering. He is alleged to have leaked information about SCDF's need for radiation portal monitors to Ms. Pang when she was the general manager at Nimrod Engineering before the tender for the RPMs went public in April 2011.